Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Friday, the 10th of April. Good Friday. Happy Easter to you. During our lockdown, I've been rummaging through all sorts of boxes and trays and things, and I found this poppy, which I acquired some years ago, and I thought, especially after yesterday, doing the clap for the NHS and everybody else, and for their kindness during this time, I thought I'd wear the poppy as some sort of symbol to say thank you, especially for those who've died and for your sacrifice. I've had lots of messages from everybody. I've had also some trolls who have now been deleted from my friends list, and I'm rather disappointed at a lot of criticism about how the coronavirus is being dealt with. So I just thought I'd try and give a little pep talk to those who are very, very worried, and give the finger to those who are trying to make things worse. I mean, we just have to accept that this, as people are saying, that this is an unusual, very different, unknown quantity that we're dealing with. It's a virus, and nobody knows how to deal with it at all. There is some sort of time frame about how it survives, but it's only now sort of coming to light. There's criticism that we were slow in doing things. Why is it that Germany, for example, was able to do things much more quickly than we are? And the simple answer is we are on a different timeline to Germany and all the other countries. It's as simple as that. And it does seem that this keeping safe, staying home and not going out unless you necessarily have to, is working to some degree. It may not be working as quickly as some would like. It may be working quicker than others would think. But it is working. And reading these stories of these people having parties and playing cricket when there is this 6 foot distancing. I would personally, I'm not so comfortable with the phrase social distancing. It should be more physical distancing, really, because we are a society and we should try and help each other and keep together. Now, having said that, we must stop trying to blame people for how this all started and why certain things done. That's something to be dealt with much, much later when this is all over. We should be now concentrating on helping the government and the powers that be to try and put this right. Now, on a personal basis, I think Rishi Sunak, as our Chancellor, has been excellent in trying to help us all financially. Of course, there are those who fall between two stools, don't quite fit into the box, but it has been made very clear that everybody will be helped at some sort of level. I also think that Matt Hancock has come over as very honourable, very understanding, and he clearly knows his brief. So we must have confidence with them and allow the government to do their thing. It does make me laugh. People say, well, why can't I go out and sit on a bench, for example, if I'm just by myself? Well, the simple answer to that is the bench might have the virus on it, or you might be carrying the virus but not having any effect, and that you would place it on that bench, then for somebody else to come along and sit on it and catch it. Simple answer. Let's just stay at home. Some people have been contacting me saying that their mental well-being has been affected. Well, it will be, I must admit. I've learned personally in this experience that I do need to meet and talk to friends more often. Fortunately, I've got a bit of technology, so yesterday, for example, we were able to have a conference call and talk to several people at the same time, and I will agree it's not the same as sitting opposite each other at a dinner table or in a snug in a pub or somewhere. It's not the same. and I will look forward to it when we can go back to it. So I hope this wasn't too much of a ramble. I'm just trying to say, as the Queen did, we will get through this. It was my grandfather's, or it would have been my grandfather's 111th birthday yesterday, and I was thinking he lived through 2 world wars and various other shenanigans that life threw at him. And he and my grandmother always had the attitude that things will always sort themselves out in the end, but not necessarily how you may like or how you would have dreamed of. But life will move on. We will get through this. But if we do this sort of isolation, it will help, and our lockdown will end quicker. So to the supine invertebrates, as Boris Johnson may have said one time, just don't party, don't go out, because you will be guilty of killing us all.